Okay, so are you in San Francisco, really?
No.
I thought so. You ain't trying to fool nobody. You probably.
What I told you last week? I said I was going to be on vacation for a week.
No, I didn't listen to you. I didn't listen.
Yeah, I know you didn't. That's why I have to keep repeating myself.
Were you at in Greenwood? Where the fuck? you had some chicks out in Greenwood who's got a green screen. You said, "Hey, you got any pictures of the Golden Gate Bridge?" Where you at for real, man? Where you at for real?
Phoenix.
Okay, why would you put a picture of the fucking Golden Gate Bridge? Just put a picture of the desert. The desert is just...
Those are the only options I had on Zoom. I didn't import a picture, you jackass.
And we'll get a picture of a rattlesnake, something. Why you want that? You got vacation envy. You're in a nice place in Phoenix, but you superimpose a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. Jesus Christ, Deon. It's like having kids you don't like, and you said, you know what? I'm gonna keep a picture for the kids from the wallet and put them here and show people my kids. That's what that's what that's like.
If I don't like them, why the fuck would I showcase them?
Well, you're showing a picture of Golden Gate Bridge, and you're in Phoenix.
So?
Okay, don't be an asshole, Deon. I'm just saying that.
So you could be an asshole, but I can't be an asshole.
No, you can't. Well, for one, I know how to fucking text people back. We called you yesterday and text you, and then it took
Nobody called me.
Yeah, I was hearing Wyatt called you.
I called you.
I was hearing Wyatt called you. I saw him do it.
Phone call?
Yeah, well, I saw him do it. So you just called our producer a liar. You called our producer and
I said I didn't get a phone call.
Yeah, I saw him call you, Deon. I saw him do it.
I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm saying I didn't get the phone call.
Who do you have?
So I don't.
Do you have Sprint?
Yeah.
No, but that's why you didn't get the phone call.
What do you want me to do?
that's why they're with T-Mobile now.
Okay.
So maybe that's why we're not getting our messages because, so yeah.
Do you have an Android?
Yeah, you too?
No, I got an iPhone.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. But at least I get my messages and get phone calls.
Oh, at least I get my messages and my phone calls.
You know what? Isn't he cocky now? Isn't he? Somebody goes on vacation and they feel themselves.
I think I'm trying to establish that I'm not going to take your shit today.
You know why? Because you're fucking 2,000 miles away, motherfucker. That's why.
If I was sitting right next to you, I'd tell you.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you wearing them tight ass khakis? Or are you freeballing and you feeling yourself?
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Whatever.
Yeah, it's quick to be whatever, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean,
how you doing, man? You good?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. I asked you what you want to talk about, and dude, I looked up that Cincinnati Reds
Did you see it?
Dude, I laughed and he rolled right into the intro. And the Reds
He was like, and he hit a home run, and I'm about to get fired.
Dude, he didn't even break his he didn't even give a shit. Hold on, can we play it?
Yep.
For the people, we're gonna play the clip. Hold on, here we go. Are you guys playing?
Up over there. Yep, give me one sec.
Yeah, hold on, give us a second, D. This is hilarious.
I was in the car and I heard the radio. They were replaying it, and I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker."
He's out of a job.
He knew it though. That's why it was so funny. He's like, "I'll probably never wear this headset again."
Probably. He's done. Who were the Reds playing anyway?
I have no idea.
What? Hold on. You guys
It's
got
over
it?
here.
You guys got it? Here we go.
Can you see the screen?
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Play
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play it.
Go up on it.
We get the audio?
One sec.
And think of myself as
I'm going to restart it. Malik, go down on that a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
fag capital of the world.
He meant that shit.
I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive
Just shut up, dude. Just shut up. I think of myself as a man of faith right after you said.
And so that'll make it a 4-0.
He said, I think of myself as a man of faith right after he said
I don't
it.
know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I'm going to apologize for the people.
Please play. No, please play that again. Oh my God. He put some stank on that when he said the fat capital of the world. I mean that, man. Could you?
So I guess they were playing San Francisco.
I was going to say the same shit. They must be playing because he said, I'm not even going to say anything because we're really going to get canceled. It was either San Francisco or Atlanta. And he goes, he said, please play that again.
Capitals of the world.
Hold on. One more time, please.
It's
One more time.
plain.
One more time.
It's plain.
No, one more time, please.
The fag capitals of the world.
And then he went in the Cincinnati
Live,
Live.
the pregame show presented by Ray St. Clair Roofing.
All right, that's enough.
I pride myself and think of myself as a
Man of faith.
A man of
Oh,
faith.
stop it. Just stop
Yeah.
it. After
I like how he called on Jesus after.
Jesus, could you help me get my job back?
Like, come on, man. What are you doing?
I mean, hey, he meant that fact. I mean, he put some stank on the fact. The fact. I mean, you know what I mean? He said that with emphasis. He was emphatic about that.
He was emphatic about it.
Dude, he meant that so much. Hey, you don't mess with homosexuals. They have the best as far as getting people canceled. I mean, you can shoot a cop can shoot a black kid, no big deal. But you call somebody a gay slur, you're done. You are done.
They said I don't even refer to gay people as that word. Like
Yeah.
I only use that word to reference non-gay people.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Just actually straight people who are being fags. I mean, but it's the truth, though, isn't it? It is the truth. I forgot to start this again.
I just thought about that.
Yeah, it is the truth, though. You call that word to everybody but gay people.
It's and for him to just try and go back into it like you didn't say it.
And then the apology. I consider myself a man of faith. Stop it. Just stop it.
That was the best part. He was apologizing. This dude hit a home run, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta do my job again." who interrupts an apology to go back to work?
He goes.
Nothing says I'm sorry, like timeout.
The fag capital of the world. And the Reds are here. I mean, it wasn't even a break. It wasn't even like, I'm on air. It was like he knew he was on the mic and then rolled into it. Dude, whenever there's a mic around, whenever there's a mic around, it's like a gun. You know, yeah, you think it's on safety, but, don't pull the trigger. Just assume that it's loaded.
Assume it's loaded.
And it's hot.
Single time.
Every single
point
time.
it at your face.
And yeah, a microphone, a gun are the same thing. Assume it's loaded and assume it's about to shoot. Don't assume it's on safety.
Yeah, his apology was epically awful.
But I'm a man of faith.
He apologized to the people he offended fourth.
But I'm a man of faith.
He said, "Oh, Jesus, come help me. They gonna give me."
Jesus, please help me get this job back.
He said, "I want to apologize to the men who write my checks." Like, no, they're not writing those checks no more, bro.
What is it about the Reds? First March shot, now him. I mean, no.
I forgot all about it.
I didn't. Trust me, I didn't. I remember. You always remember racist shit people do. I really do. You always remember the racist shit. I mean, you might forgive them, wink, wink, but you always remember the racist shit they do, like, mm-hmm. And you remember March.
It reminded me of that apology Kramer did on Letterman. Do you remember that?
Yes. When he called it.
Jerry Seinfeld was like, "It's not funny."
Yeah, when Seinfeld didn't know what was going on at first, remember? He didn't know what was going on, and Letterman kind of surprised him because he didn't know what Kramer did. And when he did, oh man, that was the greatest.
Hey, Wyatt, see if you can pull that up, man. That shit.
Yeah, when Kramer called him, did he call him a nigger? Did he?
Kramer was going off with it.
Yeah. It was Kramer at the Laugh House calling people nigger. Yeah. Oh, that was great. And then he apologized, and he hasn't been heard from since.
Right, when he made himself scared.
But he's a man of faith.
What's that?
Please.
It's coming right here.
Full deal. He took himself out of the extra scenes and the DVD.
I love it. I love when white guys lose their jobs. It's the greatest shit in the world. It really is. It's like we let them fuck up. Like we can't get them to lose their job, but they fuck it up for themselves.
Man, it's like literally all you have to do is avoid saying 3 words. You can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, the world is yours. Just avoid 3 words, and you can't even do that. It's like my mom. It's like my mom said. My mom said,
harass anybody. Don't say the F word.
Don't say the N word.
And they're like, nope. I want all 3 of those at the same time.
Here it is right here.
Here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Here it is.
Shut up! 50 years ago, you had your upside down with a fucking fork up your ass. You can talk. Your brain now, motherfucker. Blows ass out. He's a nigger.
Oh my God.
A nigger, look, there's a nigger! Ooh. All right, you see? It shocks you. You see what's buried beneath your stupid motherfuckers?
That was uncalled for. It had to be a white dude. That was uncalled for.
I don't know.
This guy's going
What's
nuts.
the matter? Is it too much for you to handle?
He just got
Don't arrest me for calling a black man a nigger. Wait a minute, where's he going?
That was uncalled for, you fucking cracker ass motherfucker.
Oh, you threatening me? What's you, son? Oh, it's a big threat. That's how you get back at the man. Wait a minute, he's not going, is he?
You're not funny. That's why you reject. Never had no show, never had no movie. Seinfeld, that's it.
Oh, I guess you got me there. You're absolutely right. I'm just a washed up.
Oh, this is great.
Stand on the stage. Oh, absolutely.
Look at the people walking out.
We had it. Well, you know, and that is
That's not a fucking call for it. No, that ain't necessary.
well, you interrupted me, pal.
He interrupted me. That's why I called him the N-word.
he called him pal.
Why didn't anybody jump on the stage and punch him?
Let himself
They played the Seinfeld music. Oh my God, you cut it now. You cut it, Malik. Oh my God, that's hilarious. They played this. No, Deon said it best. All you gotta do if you're white is avoid 2 words, and you can't even do that. That might be the funniest thing ever you said, and you said some gems, Deon. I'll give you credit. You've said some gems. I'm talking the kind of gems that like you're like a millionaire. You find in Africa blood diamonds, but that is a gem. When all you have to do is avoid 2 words, and you're in the clear, and you can't even do that. Man, Deon, that's gold, brother.
I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm on the road and you're not with me, I'm using that. I don't know how, but I'm gonna use that shit. If you're white, all you gotta do is avoid 2 words, and you're in the clear, and you can't even. Oh my God, it's the truth. It's how hard is that?
Apparently, it's the hardest thing ever.
I mean, if you're
tell
black,
somebody who said something. They've had everything forever.
Everything.
Like, can you not do that anymore? And they're like, watch me.
If you're black, you can have a valid driver's license, the insurance, drive the speed limit, and still get pulled up and go, I hope I don't get shot. And you still might not make it. And all you do is white. All you do is avoid 2 words, and you can keep your career, and you can't even avoid that. That's how bad. I mean, that's a deep-seated hate that's somewhere in your body. And when you can't avoid the 2 words that will get you canceled. And, hold on. And the J word. If you say it in a bad context, the J word.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the J word. You'd be Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
The J word.
The J word
is for everybody.
But
It don't matter what color you are. You mess with the J.
That is, you don't mess with that J word. But it depends on how you say it. You got to say it. I mean, if you say it like with disdain, then you're gonna get canceled. But if you say it in just the proper context, then you're good. But still, I just avoid it altogether.
Yeah,
because
I don't even want to. Can we change the subject?
That's how scared
They do not play, bro. They do not play.
That's how scared you are. Because it's funny. You like, man, I don't give a fuck. That dude was you argued with a dude last week. Yeah, I can say what the fuck I want to say. Mention J word. Can we just move on? I mean,
you know what? Hey, you know what? I'd like to reflect on some of the things that I said.
I'm a man of faith. Even you can't even say that one. I'm a mom. Ah, shit. I'm gone.
I need to focus on my spiritual beliefs.
My inner chi.
I just love the apologies, man. You have to own it when you do stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's certain things you can't apologize for, and then certain things you can't apologize for. Okay. And saying those words in the way that they've been said, it's like, man, you can't say sorry for that.
That was the real you. I mean, my thing with apologies, why? Because we know the real you. That was the real him.
No, man, he's a man of faith. And if you listen to his apologies, hopefully some of my friends can vouch for me. Signing off.
I mean, it's like, that's the real you. That's why your apologies are always empty. Because that's the real you was the one that came on the microphone 2 seconds before you, hey, the Reds are playing. I mean, you said the fag capital of the world. And then rolled, hey, the Reds play the Jesus Christ.
You can't bring those words back. An apology just makes it worse. You just have to own it. He should have been like, you know what? I said it. My bad. And I'll deal with the punishment. Don't sit up there trying to call the game. Like, you can't go back to normal, fam. You just can't. That's why you haven't heard from Kramer. He knew. He's like, man, they ain't gonna forgive me. I was saying it with the
hard R.
And I was yelling it, and I meant it.
The hard R. He meant it. I mean, in his defense, though, they were kind of being niggas. I mean, they were ruining his set. I mean, they were kind of being niggas. I mean, let's be honest. It was L.A. They were talking. They were being niggas. But
they can be niggas all they want.
But you can't say y'all are being niggas.
Pass it like a note in class.
Yeah, he can't say y'all being. He was thinking these guys are being niggas. But at least he said it honest. You guys are being niggas.
Uh-oh. And what was really messed up is when he was like, yeah, get back at the man. I'm like, whoa, you just called yourself the man too? Kramer, he put the torch down, bro.
And he hasn't been heard from since he's been in the witness relocation program since then. He hasn't been heard. I think the only thing in his defense, I mean, not defense, but the only thing that's helping him probably is he's getting those checks from the syndication.
Yeah, absolutely. He was like, you know what? Ain't no coming back. Why even suffer the blows he's gonna have to take to get back into society? I'd just be cashing my checks, sipping pina coladas, and thinking, yeah, they were niggas.
Why don't you go back to TV? Fucking niggers. Niggers got me off of TV. Fucking niggers. Another pina colada, please. You goddamn right.
Is there anything worse than losing your career to people you hate? Is there anything worse than that? Just watching people you hate take everything you worked for?
You worked your whole life. You know, being a comic, how hard it is, and just getting that break, and then you get the break. You're living good. The TV show's over. Start another career. Maybe it's a stand-up. Start getting an act together, and who ruins it? The very group that you despise.
The most.
I mean, they're the ones that cancel you. That is apropos. The people you despise, they're the ones that ruined you. Goody, goody, goody. All because you put a hard R on it.
And you can't get them back either. That's the worst part. He can't get those two dudes back no matter what he tries to do. They have ultimate scoreboard on him.
Those are
fucked.
Dude, those are gems. You just gave two great
At least
gems.
with Michael Vick, his victims couldn't talk.
Oh man. Oh, because if these dogs could talk, man, if his dogs were like Dr. Doolittle, that motherfucker would have been done. They would have testified against him in court. It would have been ugly. But
show us on the dog model where he electrocuted you.
that was my uncle, man. It was my uncle.
Fuck that, man.
It
I
really
just don't
is.
understand it. People work so hard and they just burn their careers in the most
Over the people, like you said,
unbelievable
over the
ways.
people
Like-
they despise. That's what that hate does. It comes back and it bites you in the ass. That's what it does. That's a beautiful. That is a perfect example of hating somebody so much and it comes back and it bites you in the ass. I mean, like I said, like you said it best. All you got to do is avoid 3 words. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And maybe don't fondle a woman in a hotel room. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to. And that's hearsay. That's your word against hers. I mean, honest, that's your word against hers. And
hers.
and her and hers and hers and so on and so on. It's like a Revlon commercial and so on and so on.
See, Tavis Smiley he just got that lawsuit settled. He got to pay $2.6 million
Tavis,
back to PBS.
what'd he do? What
Tavis was out here sexually harassing coworkers.
are you, Tavis Smiley?
Yeah, hey, Wyatt or Malik, pull it up.
Tavis Smiley?
Tavis Smiley, man, he had 6 women accuse him of sexually harassing him in the workplace.
Oh,
he
my.
said he slept with 2 of them, and the other 4 was lying.
The other 4. I slept with 2, but the other 4, them bitches are lying.
And I'm like, man, when you got multiple people saying the exact same thing
Just shut up.
at the
Just-
exact same time,
Yeah.
there's some, hey.
That man, really.
So it don't matter if you white, you're black, you got to be careful out here, man. It's, if you can be Tavis Smiley, you can be Nick Cannon, you could be Thomas Brenneman, or you could be Kramer. Do you know who never gets in trouble?
Oh.
The Jays. They'll never get in trouble. They'll never get in trouble.
You know what? Thinking about it, that's true. I mean, they have to. Who's been in trouble? Other than this dude from the Reds, who's been in trouble? Who's been in?
Man, take your pick. Charlie Rose, all the people at Fox.
The whole Fox lineup.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, but he's back on TV.
Riley.
Yeah, but he's back on TV.
Deon, can you see this article?
Yeah, Tavis Smiley.
Ordered to pay $2.6 million for violating morals clause in sex. Okay, what do you do? Tavis Smiley.
So basically, they had in his contract, you're not allowed to have sex with anybody that you work with. And he's like, damn that. I ain't agree to that. Put all these fine ass bitches on my show.
Man, you've had a taste of Hollywood a little bit, right? You've seen, I mean.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I haven't. No.
Well, but the thing about that is, honestly, it's like when you're out there and you're in the business, the girls are really nice and they're really like, hey, how are you? And I can see that, man. And it's like they're, no, you say that, but it's not like they're leading you on. It's like they're acting like everything's really, okay, perfect example. Remember the Real World? Remember the Real World in the episode with David? And remember, it was David, that black girl, and that white girl who was like a casting director. They were all playing around. Remember, they were all playing around. And then all of a sudden, I forget the black girl. She's not marrying Kenny, not Kenny Smith, but a dude that played for the Celtics. She's not marrying him anyway. She got mad at David or whatever, and then everybody was laughing until she got mad. Then the white girl was like, David, I can't believe you did that. And she was laughing too until the black girl got mad. And then she jumped on like, oh my God, David, I can't believe you did it. I was like, are you serious? I mean, I've witnessed that. So, I mean, LA is such a...
I get it in writing that you want to fuck me. I'm like, I need you to sign this right here.
Hold on, but before things go too far, and you bring it out, and you videotape it also, her writing it, and I consent to having sex with Deon. I consent to having sex with a high school sophomore. I'm sorry, a high school GED project.
See.
I'm sorry, man. You know,
really, Malik, I can hear you.
That's a wrap.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, come on, man. I'm just fucking with you, man.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Yeah. See, you just mad you lost Heidi Klum. See you last motherfucker.
I think I'm doing okay. Hey, I didn't cry. Seal, that motherfucker does okay. He really does. He does okay. And honestly, I think he's underrated. Seal's really good, man.
Oh, he's amazing.
He really is.
On the other hand.
Hey, I'll give you that. Me, yeah. I mean, I'm in a to the point you can make fun of me about women in here. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm on a losing streak to the point I don't even take up for myself anymore. I'm like, yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
Is it a losing streak or are you just a loser? Like
to the point I don't know now. I don't know now. No.
Streaks are.
Well, okay. Here's the thing about it, and this is when I always shit on Indy, and I love Indy, but I shit on it. I go, and they go, yeah, how come you have a girlfriend? I go, I live in Indy, and I say that, and people go, oh, okay, I can see that. But anywhere else, I'm fine. Like honestly, I'm not saying I'm gonna be Mr. I'm Dirk Diggler, but I think if I went to Europe, I'd be okay.
Okay, Jack Johnson.
Well, I'm just saying. They gonna have the Man Act Part 2 because of me. Man Act 2.0. But I'm just saying, if I go to, all I'm saying is.
How many women in Europe have dirty feet, though?
have dirty what?
Dirty feet.
What's your over-under? I love me some dirty feet, baby. So, I'm just saying, I go to Europe, I'll do okay. I think I gotta, damn, that was Jimi Hendrix again. I think I'll be okay. But it's just here.
What part of Europe are you talking about?
I don't want you going over and ruining my shit, man. I know how you are. I'm almost mad at you for talking me into Bumble. I'm looking at Bumble like, what the fuck did I listen to Deon for? It's horrible. I'm looking at it like, what is nobody's respect. Then again, they have to respond to me. But I get that thing.
So is it Bumble or is it you?
Maybe it's me.
Why don't you try using some sophomore pictures?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm stuck in Indy. It's like I got to go someplace else. I think I got to go someplace else to get a woman. But that's but like I love it here about everything else, but the two things I want: entertainment and a woman. Because
what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Maybe we can help you out.
Man, just something.
Besides dirty feet and cutoff shorts.
Oh, them cutoff shorts are hot, bro. I look cut off jean shorts. That seriously, that kind of trashy kind of country look with jean shorts with the pockets hanging out, and the basically Daisy Dukes with the pockets hanging out, and they got cowboy boots on too. Ooh. If they got that Daisy Duke look, that kind of trashy, man, I'm all over it, bro.
Can you find any of those in Indiana?
Yeah, you can.
I know.
But they don't like me. But they have to like me.
8 Second Saloon.
Well, yeah, I can go to 8 Second, but I think I'll be get my ass kicked in 2 seconds if I walk to 8 Second Saloon.
not if you become one of the good ones.
Yeah. If I go in my Kanye outfit, I'm going to with my khakis on, my khakis and my sweater.
You will make America great again.
Hey guys, what about those pesky African Americans, huh? Anyway, anybody want to ride the mechanical bull? But okay, remember that girl that Jay Okerstein? Okerson.
Big J Okerson. Yeah.
Remember that girl the first night? Remember that girl he bought in the first? Yeah, like that. Like that. Remember? They weren't cut off jean shorts, but she had jean shorts.
Yeah. I don't think her feet were dirty though.
Well, she got kind of that would get her feet dirty. You know what I mean? Like, didn't she? She had that kind of like.
She'd get her feet dirty running from yo.
All right, man. Fuck you, man. How about that?
He won't stop chasing me.
Shut up and slow down. So what else, man? You've been keeping up with the Democratic convention?
Man, no, I don't give a shit about either one of those lying motherfuckers.
Oh, but here's the deal. I'm just mad that like all the attacks toward Kamala Harris. I'm like, are you serious? The attacks.
Yeah, they're very serious.
What's her name? Called her a hoe. Rush Limbaugh called her a hoe. I'm like, if you didn't know any better.
Hey, trust me, when he calls somebody a hoe, he knows what he's talking about. That man got more hoes than Santa Claus. Oh, pill popping, lung cancer having ass bastard.
Man, that's the one dude you do not feel sorry for. Oh, he's there. Oh,
I do not.
You don't even go. Oh, and then come out. Hey, Russ has lung cancer. Oh well, or as Deon Cole would say, welp.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I mean, but I just feel like, honestly, I don't even know if women are going to vote just because of her. And which is, to me, it's like women always sell each other out. Always.
I think she was too safe of a pick. She's not going to bring anybody who wasn't already going to vote, vote for Joe Biden. You know, they're not getting no extra votes.
He should, honestly, I wish he would have went with Elizabeth Warren. I liked her.
See, he couldn't because she ain't black. He said he was going to pick a woman of color, and that was his fault.
Well,
You'll never say that.
Well,
you had 2 choices, 3 at the most.
Who do you have?
Susan Rice, Kamala Harris, or Stacey Abrams. Those are the only 3.
Stacey, you know what? As much as I like her, I just don't think she's experienced enough. But then again, I mean,
who needs an experienced vice president? Who gives a shit?
Well, because look at Joe. Joe ain't gonna make it the whole 4. Look at Joe. I mean, let's be honest, man. Joe don't look good at all. I mean, they're both kind of. You can see them both kind of headed into that like that Ronald Reagan last 4 years territory. I mean, they really are. They're heading that hey, wake up. Like, hey, we got a State of the Union address. Wake the fuck up. I mean, they're getting in that. They're getting that territory.
4 score.
Joe, wake up. Joe.
Oh, my bad. What'd you say?
So, yeah. So basically, you're going to have a vice president.
Russia. It was Russia.
You're going to have a vice president who's going to be ready to take over the reign. He's going to take a nap in the middle of the State of the Union address. I just feel that...
Hey, they're going to bring in a little girl to wake him up like smelling salts. They don't use smelling salts to wake up Joe Biden. They bring in a 10-year-old girl and let him smell her hair.
Smell her fucking hair. Oh my God.
Stop smelling kids.
He's got a little epi in him. He's got a little Epstein in him. He got a little epi in him.
Epstein in him.
He got a lot of epi in him. You got a lot of epi in him.
He should have picked Ghislaine Maxwell to be his vice president.
Hey, he would have got that secret vote like, Jesus Christ, Joe just shot up 60 points in the poll. And that's from the Republican side. Oh, my God.
And Lindsey Graham would have been like, well, he is a nice guy.
Oh, my God.
I think Joe's a guy I can work with.
I can't wait to work with Joe.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell would have been, well, you know, I think he's a really nice man. He makes my neck pushy feel really good.
Did you just do an impression? You've never done an impression, and that was good. I've known you for years.
It's not hard to be Mitch McConnell.
No, but you've never done an impression. He's got no lips. He's got none. No lips. His
lips are on his neck, bro.
He's at the lips of a Muppet, doesn't he? He's at the lips of a Muppet. And you just did it perfectly, and you've never done impressions.
Well, you know, I don't want Obama to do anything positive. I hate this country. My neck is a vagina.
Man, if you don't do that, if you don't
pull up a picture of Mitch McConnell, all you got to do is Google search vagina neck.
If you don't do an impression of Mitch McConnell next time we're on stage, matter of fact, I will come out in the middle of your act and go, "You're not getting off stage until you do a Mitch McConnell." I swear to God, I'll do that.
And then I'm gonna pull a Kramer. He's a nigga.
Well, he is correct. You are being a nigger right now. Get off the stage.
You gonna pull that picture up, Malik? Yeah, I'm trying right now. What do you mean trying? It's easy. I just pulled it up. Oh my God, he is oh my gosh.
Look at his neck, bro. Tell me he don't look like a Koopa Trooper.
Oh, he looks horrible. He's one of those people that always look, but he looked like Walter Matthau. He looked like he was always old when he was young. You know, remember Walter Matthau? Like you see pictures of him back in his movies when he did like in the 40s and 50s. And when he was young, he looked old. Man, this guy is, yeah.
Look at this. I mean, it's just.
I'm looking at him right now. Holy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable how awful he looks.
Holy mo!
Look at that neck, bro. Look at that.
Actually, they all look bad, really. They all look bad. The only decent looking person in that thing is AOC. Because she's young.
Man, and they let her talk for a minute.
Yeah, hey, hey, honestly, if you want, oh my God, look at that. That is scary. Tell me that's not a Muppet. That looks like one of Jeff Dunham's characters. Doesn't it? Doesn't that look like one of Jeff Dunham's characters on his
Absolutely.
like he has
his neck, man.
He has jalapeno on the stick. He should have Mitch McConnell on the stick. And that'd be fun. You know what? That would make up for all the other racist ass Muppets he has.
I was gonna say, how has he not got canceled yet?
Thank you. He did jalapeno on a stick back in early 2000, maybe 99, and nobody called him out on that shit. Nobody. But that was when you could be kind of racist and get away with it. And it's a Muppet. You can get away with a lot of racist shit if you're like not being human.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're like a Muppet,
you'll never catch Jeff Dunham fixing his lips to say racist. He uses his neck. Freaking ridiculous.
But like we were saying, go ahead.
He got famous off racism.
Who? Jeff Dunham?
Yeah, man. That's his whole act.
That's what they call America. America got famous off of racism. America did.
Built off racism.
Hell yeah. Thanksgiving Day football. I mean, everything you name it, America got famous off of racism. Shit. And we didn't get a goddamn thing. Everybody else got their
basketball.
and hey, we didn't get everybody else got their money. We didn't get ours. Everybody else got their money. Everybody else got.
You know what happens when you give niggas money?
Mixtape.
Ain't enough radio stations to play all these jams.
Mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. That's what happens.
What would you do with your reparations? Like, if they did give it, what would you do?
Oh my God! I honestly, and I know
you move to Europe, get some dirty feet.
Hell yeah! Honestly, yeah, I would. I'd move to Spain and I'd walk around that motherfucker with my dick hanging out. No, I would probably move to Madrid or Italy. I live close to a lake in either Spain or Italy. I would invest a lot. I get a good ass financial advisor. I would get the same financial advisor Michael Jordan has. I want to roll in good company so I can trust somebody. Honestly, I do that, and then I buy like 5 more motorcycles. And then, you know what? I think I would have a girlfriend because they would find out I got my reparation money. Because you'd be surprised how women show up when you become famous. And man, it's the truth. I mean, honestly, that's what makes me think I've never been successful. Because what made me so mad was last Wednesday, Tuesday when we left here. You were showing me pictures of naked women on your phone. I was like, no woman has ever.
I was not doing that.
No woman. Okay, yeah, that wasn't you. I'm sorry. It was somebody else. It was somebody else. Anyway, I was thinking that's never happened to me. No woman has ever seen me naked ever. And you know me, I'm a filthy motherfucker. And they have never.
You never got naked pictures?
Never. No woman's ever sent, and that's what makes me so mad.
It was past your era. They was probably doing Etch-a-Sketches when you.
Oh, there you go. Good one. That's a good one. Okay. Etch-a-Sketch. That's how you learn too. You GED not having motherfucker. All you need is one credit, and you still can't get that.
No,
how about that?
So
how about that?
You ain't nothing but square boobs your whole life.
This is good. We're going back and forth. That's good. I ain't gonna lie. That's good. I got my diploma. I got my diploma on a scroll, but at least I got a diploma.
Your naked pictures are on a passenger pigeon that got shot in the war, and so they never showed up. I see why you so bitter now.
That's good. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. When the
Get these pictures to BT.
They shot my pigeon. Who shot your pigeon? Some niggers. Some niggers shot my pigeon. Now they're making pigeon stew. Where did you shoot your pigeon at? The fag capital of the world. Oh my God. Oh.
And we're canceled.
Yeah. Sorry, we're canceled. It's really canceled. Man, we had a good 2 episodes, man. Oh, D, you killed me, brother. I ain't gonna lie, you killed me, man. That was great. That was good.
I don't think we're ever gonna get reparations, and I don't even think Kamala's gonna be a vice president. I don't think Joe's gonna win. To be honest with you, I really don't.
I think there's a lot of people who talk a lot like, oh, we got to. But honestly, I think the so-called liberals are they're just conservatives. They're like double agents. They're conservatives in disguise. They like they say the most outlandish liberal shit with the cancel culture and act like they're liberals and for us or whatever, but they're actually conservatives. I think they send them over. I think they're working double agents. I think that's what they do.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
because it's easy to infiltrate.
It's easy. All you gotta do is here's what you do is like, oh my God, I can't believe they treat people this way. Everybody, we're all the same. Oh my God, you're with us, and they're going back and forth, and they're just going back and go, okay, they're buying this bullshit. You know what I mean? And I think that's what they're doing. Because I don't think nobody is that offended. At stuff that offended. I mean, people who get their feelings hurt. People who get their feelings hurt are white women and white men. Black people just go, here they go with that bullshit again. And we got to deal with it. We go, oh, here.
You know why? Because our feelings have been hurt so long, we don't even give them
hurt. Hurt. I don't get hurt to go, there they go with this bullshit. I mean, I don't get hurt to go.
I'm saying because it's been happening for so long. Like when it first happened, like, oh, that hurt my feelings. And then they did it again the next day.
And the next day. And the next day. And so on and so on.
You're like, y'all still on this bullshit?
Yeah.
With that bullshit.
But that's the truth. I mean, white women get their feelings hurt. Like, oh my God, they're barbecuing in the park. Oh my God.
When's the last time you seen a black dude who was offended?
Thank you. Who's
offended?
I mean, I've never heard. Oh my God, I can't believe I've never heard that shit. I mean,
I've ever met an offended black man.
Even gay black men are some strong motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I mean, they really are. Even gay black men don't get offended. They just go, they doing that bullshit again anyway. Kiki, I mean, they don't get offended. They just, it is what it is, bro. We know we've always been on the bottom, but we know we've always been more than anybody. We've been motherfucking survivors. I mean, that's what we do. They've been trying to get rid of us since the inception, and we fucking find a way to survive.
They brought us over here, put us to work. Work was done, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, they're still here.
Rid of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they're stronger and faster than us now.
The unwanted house guest. Yeah, we're the ones that wouldn't leave. Like, hey man, so
you got that 40 acres in the mule you promised?
Damn, your daughter sure look good. Hey, you want a kid with some good hair? Hey, you want a good football team this year?
It's like, now Jamal.
And that's what it is. We're the unwanted house guests that never left, and now there's a problem. But that's the way with everybody. Look what England did with India. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and now, they complain a little bit over there, but hey, man, when you conquer a culture, whatever, and you do whatever, I mean, like I said, it bites you in the ass, man. And the people you can't stand come back and they cancel you.
Because they like, you got to assimilate, but you can't assimilate because they won't let you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what do you want me to do, fam? I can't go nowhere. I can't go back to where I came from. You destroyed all the paperwork.
Yeah. You destroyed, yeah. So, hey, deal with it.
You know deal what I mean? Like, I go back to the country you brought me from, but you got rid of the paperwork, so I don't know what country that is.
Yeah.
So I got to trust you to tell me with that DNA swab. Man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit.
Bingo. Nailed it. Okay, man. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm going to ask you something. I had a good on Tales of Gemini yesterday. Then I didn't realize. Then it's weird. This question caught me by surprise, man. Because I was interviewing this dude. He's the only black guy in the MotoGP paddock. The only one. And he kneels like when. But in Europe. Sometimes in some countries they play national anthem, some countries they don't. They ain't give a fuck. They ain't about no fake ass patriotism over there. They're either down for the cause or they're like, I don't give a fuck, man. Let's just get this race on. You know what I mean? They may have some pageantry, but they won't have anyway. So, but when there's time, when they have a whatever, he kneels. He takes a knee. And when the first race, and he's been doing it ever since. And I was like, good for you. And then I was like, and then I thought, and I thought to myself, and it caught me by surprise. I go, if they came over here this year, which they're not this year because of COVID, but I was like, if you kneeled, and because he was talking about no one kneels with him, he's by himself, he kneels by himself, or whatever, and he, and I was like, but if he came over here, say to Texas when they race in Texas, I go, if you kneeled, and then you looked at me and we locked eyes as you're kneeling, I go, I don't know if I would kneel. I don't know. And I support his cause. And that's what I'm saying. I go, I don't know. And I go, and then he goes, well, what would you be afraid of? And I told him, and I think he goes, it's understandable, whatever. But, and I go, man, you know what?
What are you afraid of?
But that's what I'm saying. I think I'd be more afraid of like the backlash from the people who give me the carte blanche that I have in MotoGP. You know what I mean? And I thought, man, fuck it. I go, if he does it, when he comes over next year, MotoGP, and I'm going, I'll do that shit. I mean, but at first it caught me like, and I asked myself before I go, why wouldn't I? And yeah, I was like, why wouldn't I? Go, fuck it, man. Yeah, I would. And I go, yes, I would. You know what I mean?
I went to a Pacer game a couple years ago, and I sat during the national anthem, and the people around me were seething, bro. Seething.
Yeah.
Why is he sitting during? I'm like, man, fuck that song.
I'm with you the whole way, and now I'm like, yeah, because I talk a lot of shit, but like I told him yesterday, I said I talk a lot of shit. A lot of people talk a lot of shit, but do they do the shit? Do they back shit up? And I go, that's what I got to start doing is backing shit instead of talking about it. I got to be about it because he's about it. He's the younger dude.
He's by himself.
He's by himself. I mean, but
that's what it is, man.
And the thing about it, go ahead.
They know what he's doing, and how many people are asking him questions is why he's doing what he's doing.
He goes,
none.
And he says he gets nothing but support. I mean, granted, it's a European paddock. I mean, except for like 2 Americans, the European paddock, whatever. And things are always a little bit different over in Europe. But same thing. But he told me he's like,
is he getting support or are they just leaving him alone?
No, he's got a little support. But he wants Dorna. That's the organization that runs MotoGP. He wants him to do more. And and I was like, and I played devil's advocate, and I understood where he's coming from, but to the point of like, what can they do? Because racing in itself is expensive. Racing in itself is, I mean, for anybody to try to get in, it's very, very, very difficult at that level. So, but he goes, they can open up programs though that, maybe minority friendly, or like he works with it's called Driven by Diversity, which wants to get more women, wants to get more minorities in. And it's not for racing. They got so many jobs within MotoGP you could do. You got people who all they do is take care of the helmets. People who all they do is take care of the suits, the racing suits. There are people who all, press officers or whatever. So you can get a job within that. So that's what he's trying to do, and maybe make it more accessible for minorities who wouldn't normally go, I want to get into motorsports. You know what I mean? So that's what he wants to do. And he met with the president of Dorna, which is incredible within itself. He met with the president, they talked, and he said it was a good talk. He goes, MotoGP told him, what they would allow and what they, probably wouldn't go for or whatever. But that, that's at least he got somewhere with it. And I respected him for it. And he didn't have to do it. He's a light-skinned, good-looking black dude who he didn't really have to do it. His dad's Nigerian. His mom is white. His dad's Nigerian. And the guy is so well-spoken, just a great education. And man, for him to do that, and I talked to him about everything. And it was so funny because he goes, the same thing goes on over there. He gets pulled over by the cops all the time, and they look, his name is Francis. And he goes, so cops, they run the plates while they're following him. They go, Francis, he's black. Okay. And they light him up and they go, I said, what's your name, right? And he goes, Francis. And he goes, mm-hmm. And they question him and they give him the same shit, but he goes, he can talk back over there because the cops here don't carry guns. So he can talk a little more shit. I mean, it's just the truth. You can talk shit. If somebody had a gun, I'll fucking knuck a cop up. I mean, if you ain't got a gun, are you serious? If I got pulled over in England, if I got pulled over here, the cops here didn't have a gun and they fucked with me like man, are you crazy?
They wouldn't fuck with you.
Man.
Fuck with you.
I'd be like,
if they didn't have a gun. That's the thing.
Yeah, they put me over on a country road like they've done me in other places or whatever, and you don't, man, come on now. You know how that's going to work out. I mean, seriously, they know how that's going to work out. I mean, I always go, and I'm always a yes sir, no sir officer. Until, and it's so, man, I can go, like I told you, I can go from negotiable to nigga in about 2 seconds. And I was being
negotiable to nigga.
And I was being real nice to this cop. And he goes, insurance.
That sounds like a sleeping bag.
But I can't. But I was being real nice to the officer. And he goes, insurance. And believe it or not, I had insurance. Believe it or not. At this time, I had insurance. Unbelievable, right? So I got it out. I handed it to the cop. And he literally threw it back in my face. And I go, man, what the fuck did you do? And then I go, oh, here we go, BT. I go, and honestly, I thought, I'm about to die. Because I go, hey, man, you have to fucking do that. And I said that, I go, uh-oh. And I thought, here we go. And I don't know how, but he didn't really respond to that. And I was on my way, but
Isn't
man.
it fucked up that you have to walk on eggshells when bullshit is presented to you just based on what your skin look like? Like, that's my whole thing is like, why do I have to shuck and jive and be nice to you when you're being a dick? Like, fuck that.
I mean,
I want the freedom to cuss out police like you don't know who my dad is. White people do. That's what I want.
And the guy yesterday, he was saying the same thing. He was like, He argues a little bit. His stuff is always good. He's a good dude. So, he argues back and forth. But he goes, when I got pulled up by the black cop, when I was really doing wrong, and the cop was like, hey, man, listen, just just slow it down, think about your day. And he was on. And we talked about the inequality. And it goes on in Europe also. I don't know why I didn't think it didn't go on in Europe, but it goes on there. It's like any other place. And I just admired him for what he did. And I was like, and he made me go, you know what? I got to start doing shit like that. I got to start talking about and being pissed off. I got to do stuff like, take a knee, and if somebody gets mad, fuck them. I said, what makes me mad? It makes me mad is when a cop double taps a 12-year-old who's got a toy gun, and he's found not guilty. He's found not guilty and gets another job as a cop. Yeah, that kind of makes me mad. You know what I mean? And what really makes me mad, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, what really makes me mad is people talk about, kneeling is a disrespect to the flag. They knowing good and well it's about cop, okay? But meanwhile, I have never, ever, ever seen a veteran get upset when you see that Nazi flag being flown or somebody gives a Nazi salute on American soil. When they do Nazi salutes on American soil or carry a Nazi flag, I've never seen one veteran get upset as they do at a football player, all right? Because those are the dudes who actually killed your grandpa. It wasn't a quarterback with an 88% passer rating who did that, who killed your grandpa, who maybe a tight spiral to your grandpa's face. But it was
the fantasy.
Yeah. But it was actually those people. And you carry a Nazi flag on American soil. To me, that's the most offensive thing you can ever do.
And that's hilarious because that they fought for the right for the people to do both of those things, And so, look, when you first of all, there's only been one army that's reached American soil that's fought against Americans, and those were Americans. That's what the Civil War was all about. No other army has came over here and fucked with anybody. We go over to other countries and fuck with people. Japan flew some planes, but they never touched foot on American soil.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
We always play away games. We play away games.
Exactly.
We never home and home. We never do like a 3-2-1.
So when people say, "Oh my God, you're fighting for our freedom," like, no, you're not, because our freedom has never been challenged at home. It's never been challenged.
Undefeated at home.
And it's never going to be.
Undefeated.
We have more guns in this country than we do people. Nobody wants to come over here. The only army in the world that can fuck with us is China. They got 200 million people in their military. We have 300 million people in the country. Our military is like 40 million people or so.
They can send over 3 or 4 waves of people knowing they're going to get killed. But
and that's why you don't never hear us talking shit about China.
We never talk shit to China. They know. Hey, but you know who's never been colonized? You know who's never been colonized? Thailand. Thailand's never been colonized.
They got good pussy over there.
That's all you can come up with. That's all you can come up with. Really, we're talking reparations. We're talking patriotism. You go, they got good pussy over there. Shit, I wouldn't colonize that shit either.
I don't know anything about Thailand other than people go over there to bang kids. That's all I know.
They call it Epland, Epstein land. Epstein has a mansion over there. That's the only response you had. They go, here, Thailand's never been colonized. They got good pussy over there. That's the only thing you could come up with.
It's like Switzerland, man. They don't fuck with Thailand. You don't fuck with Switzerland.
Because you know why? Because Switzerland got that Nazi money. They got that money, and they don't give a shit. They got that Nazi money. Yep. And you can go do illegal banking. You don't fuck with Twitter. No one ever talks shit about the Swiss. The Swiss.
Hey,
nobody does.
Everything stops when money's brought up. People be like, whoa, who we fighting? Whoa. They start stuttering shit. What are we fighting about? How much money you said? Well, all right, Jeremy. All right.
Hey, they got good pussy over in Switzerland. Man, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be the new punchline when I don't have a punchline. They got good pussy over there. God damn. Man, this is another classic. I ain't gonna lie. All you gotta do is say 3 words as the white man, and you don't get in trouble, and you can't even do that. All you do is not say 3 words, and you get in trouble. and then what about this country? They got good pussy over there. Oh my God. Sometimes the best answer is the simplest answer.
Hey. Cut out all the multiple choices and give a direct answer.
Oh my God.
If you don't believe me, ask Joe Biden.
So are you gonna vote? You gonna vote?
Man.
Come on, man. Hey.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Boy, man, you know what?
Reluctantly.
You got to do it.
I just hate this because I'm a man of principle. I don't like giving my.
Man, I thought you were about to say you're a man of faith. I was like, man, you need to shut the fuck up. I thought you were about to say I'm a man of faith. I go, you better not say shit. I almost spit my fucking Starbucks out. I'm a man of, no, Deon, don't say it. The fair capital of the world. I'm a man of faith. Anyway, you're a man of principle.
It's like, yeah. Like, so I don't like giving my approval to people I don't approve of just in order to not, I didn't vote for Hillary because she didn't represent me, and I don't think Joe Biden and Kamala represent me. Trump definitely don't represent me and what I'm about. So
to me, the Democrats are pussies. I mean, they should fight instead of like they do that. Let's take the high road, man. Sometimes you gotta go down in the rabbit hole with them and fight hand to hand. You gotta bitch slap somebody. And
whoever told you there's a high road was getting over on you the entire time, and that's why they were like, well, you should be better than that.
Yeah,
like, motherfucker, you ain't better than that.
Exactly.
What?
They should.
Dumb.
It should be
no such thing as a high road.
It should be Bernie and AOC or Bernie and Elizabeth Warren. Those two could have changed some things, especially AOC. She's got them do. Anytime a senator tells you, well, he called her a fucking bitch, that's when you know you're getting under people's skin. And she's doing her job. And she is about as close to being of the people as anybody in that inside.
There's only one other woman. Her name's Katie Porter, and she is the baddest bitch in Congress right now. She does not play. She comes prepared to those goddamn hearings. She be busting people ass in their face. She'll bust your ass in front of your mama. She don't give a fuck.
But that's what you need though. And the Democrats, they're scared to go like, we want change, but not really that much change. Hey man, you got to go and you got to punch them in the mouth, bro. They're the enemy.
Democrats are a lot like the Civil Rights Act people who are like, why do you want it now? Why can't you wait? And it's like, we're fucking tired of waiting, man. Make change, make real change.
Yeah.
Stop bullshit. Stop fucking placating to these people who don't give a fuck about everybody else.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit.
I'm tired of it too.
Like, look, if you got money and comes a point where you can't spend what you have, right? And at that point, you're just being greedy, and people are suffering, and you're not trying to help. Fuck out of here. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I'm with you the whole way, man. I mean,
and they'll be quick to say that, well, my belief in God has called me. Shut the fuck. God don't give a fuck about him. God would hate this country. If God was real,
God would hate this country. Man, that's right there is hilarious. God would hate this country. No,
he would be like,
no, that's funny.
We're going to Thailand, man. We're going to get some money out the bank, and then we're going to Thailand.
Man, we're going to do it in Thailand because, hey, they got good pussy over there. If you ever hear about me going to Thailand and go, oh, is MotoGP over there? And you'd be like, you know why BT's going over there. They got good pussy over there. I ain't gonna lie, dude. You come back next week, right?
Yes. I'll
Man,
be back in the studio next week.
I'm not gonna lie. I was worried. I don't know how this is gonna work on Zoom, but come on now. You know how we do. You know how we do. Man, look at you.
Kill it every time, anytime.
Look at you, man. All GQ in front of a fucking fake ass Golden Gate Bridge. You in San Francisco? I'm on vacation. Where the fuck you at? Phoenix. You probably really in Tucson. That's why he got fucking the Golden Gate Bridge. Hey.
Damn.
I got a chick in Tucson. Let me tell you something. There's some good pussy in Tucson. Deon, I'm going to hit you up next week, brother, in the studio, my man.
All right, sounds good, my brother.
Hey, enjoy your vacation, man.
For sure.
Hey, what time did you wake up? 11:30?
10. All in business. hey, BT, they got good pussy in my dreams.
Well, I know you're a man of faith, Deon, so I know you do. Okay. All right, man.
I just want to apologize. He's hit a home run.
He hit a home run in the fair capital of the world. No. Okay. We're sorry we're canceled. We'll be back next week. Take it easy, Deon. Thanks for being on here, man.
Later, y'all.
You know the word after all this is over. Bye.